Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We've got an extremely fresh beer and unique beer to review with you guys today. This is called Enjoy by April 1st of 2013 IPA. It says, there is no better time right now than to enjoy a beer. Where the date usually is it says enjoy now. So what this is a double IPA. It's out of the Stone Brewing Company out of San Diego, California. I've reviewed a lot of their beers before, and they have a huge creative, I should say, sense of humor when they describe their beers. And what this is a new thing they're doing, which I think is very cool. They're making it fresh. They tell you to drink it by that date, and there's a reason for it. It says, so you now have your hands on a devastatingly fresh double IPA. While freshness is always the key component of many beers, it is especially true for IPAs. This one is big, citrusy, floral, and they take it even further. You will see that we specifically brewed it not to last. We've not only gone to an extensive lengths to ensure that we're getting this beer better in your hands within an extraordinarily short window, we made sure that the enjoy by date isn't just randomly etched in teeny text somewhere on the label to be overlooked by all, but the most attentive of retailers and consumers, that would be you. Instead, we've sent a clear message with the name of the beer itself that there is no better time than right now to enjoy this IPA. I haven't had it before. I live on the East Coast. The beer store that I get most of my beers at had quite a few of them, but it was definitely a limited supply for us. It was $9 for this bomber, 22 ouncer. It is 9.4% ABVs and 88 IBUs, I believe. Yep, so I've been told it is absolutely phenomenal with some fresh IPA hop flavor, slightly citrusy with that classic floral IPA aroma. Actually, it's very florally, but in a good way. Very hoppy. It's got that classic hop look to it. Nice kind of white, thin, frothy head on it. Very, 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 very filtered. I can see straight through, no residuals floating around there. Quite a bit of carbonation. Some IPAs are like that, some aren't. Definitely smell a whole lot of flowery aromas, probably from all those wonderful hops. Finish is kind of sweet and florally as well. And it's darn good. It's got a real nice hoppy flavor to it, which it should at 88 IBUs and a double IPA. It tastes like something out of a growler. I do a lot of growler reviews as well whenever I get my hands on them. And you can clearly taste the difference. If a beer is only a couple of days old or a couple of weeks old, and doesn't have a lot of preservatives in there, hence the way they brewed this beer. Its finish is smoother and a lot cleaner. It's crisper in your mouth. The notes of citrus and hops and floral are, I think, kind of pop in your mouth a lot more pronounced than beers that have been sitting around in grocery stores and the back of coolers for a long time. This beer's great. It's a lot better than a lot of IPAs that I've had recently. So we're in the spring of 2013. You know, IPA season's kind of coming back. We're leaving the porters and the stouts and the winter ales, which is one of my favorite time of year. But I love IPAs, and this is a great way to kick off the spring. Definitely worth the $9. Definitely can tell it's fresh. Be forewarned, it's fairly floral and citrusy. But it's got a great hop flavor. This is probably the best beer I've had from Stone. I've reviewed probably half a dozen of their beers, of which some of them are very good. Some of them are okay. This one rocks. So there's my conclusion. On microbeerreviews.com, rate beer between 1 and 5. I would easily give this a 5. I would definitely buy this again. This would be a beer I'd love to have year-round. And they're going to do another release. Actually, I think I read March 15th. They're brewing another one that's going to only be good for, a couple of weeks. So keep your eyes out for the next one. I don't know what the actual date is on it. I don't remember that off the top of my head, but I'm assuming it's sometime in May or sometime in May. But I think the brew date was March 15th, 2013. So check that out. Buy it. If you can find it, you like IPAs, you will not be disappointed. This beer is good. And we appreciate you watching microbeerreviews.com. If you got your hands on this, you watch this video, please leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about the beer.